Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. These are going to be Year of the Water Tiger predictions for my dearest Libras. Libra, this Lunar New Year kicked off on February 1st and ushers in a time of intense emotions and big decisions. The tiger is known for its power, daring, and for doing everything on a grand scale. This year is very different from 2021, the year of the metal ox, which was all about hard work, steady progress, and practicality. 2022's water tiger energy will be all about passion, urgency, and boldness, a kind of go big or go home energy. All right, my dear Libras, if these messages resonate with you, I am going to ask that you like, share, and subscribe. Hitting that like button does so many amazing things for this video and for my channel. I also just want to thank each and every one of you for all your love and support. It really, really means so much to me. All right, let's go ahead and see what messages come through for my dearest Libras. So first we're going to get some overall messages, and then we'll take a look at love and romance, career and finance, and health and wellness. Okay? Ooh. So we get Pisces energy coming out. We see the moon and the hanged man. Ooh, all right. So sleep is going to be important this year, you guys. Getting enough rest came out for Aries pretty strong. Your opposite sign. All right, let's see. The overall energy is the King of Wands. Ooh, so many of you guys, this is a major up-leveling for you. It feels like in business, but it can also be in a relationship. This is a powerful manifester. Abundance coming to my Libras. What you're leaving behind, a lower vibrational timeline. Aries, Scorpio energy. Ooh, Libra, what you guys are moving towards, fortune. I heard fame and fortune, so just beware. It's coming. There's some big changes coming in. When it comes to romance, we have the Eight of Cups, so someone may be coming back in. There could be a reconciliation. When it comes to career and finance, the High Priestess in reverse, I actually feel like you guys are finally being recognized for your hard work. So this could be a raise or a promotion, or if you guys are on social media, this is you blowing up. Okay, but this is about, I'm not kidding. We don't have the star card here, but when I pulled out the Wheel of Fortune, I heard fame and fortune. Okay, so you guys, there's a major up leveling there. And when it comes to your health, we have the Sun card in reverse. So remember, we saw the moon, which to me is like Pisces energy and about getting enough sleep. We'll see what that means for you. 10 of Cups in reverse. All right. So the 10 of Cups in reverse tells me that my Libras out there, some of you guys, this is kind of like the energy you may be bringing into 2022. Maybe you've been through a divorce or separation, or there was just a period of not feeling quite happy, trying to figure out what it is that you want, what happiness looks like for you. All right. So, and I do see some of you guys, you know, I'm hearing some of you guys were trying to have a family. Maybe there were some difficulties there as well. That's a very specific message. All right, so with the King of Wands here, your overall energy is manifestation. I mean, the King of Wands is sexy. He's passionate. Male or female, it doesn't matter. This is somebody who also has a lot of trust in themselves. You notice he has like his scepter, or his staff is like the least fancy of all of the kings, but he can get the job done with whatever. You know, a big stick will be just fine. But it is also somebody who is quite wealthy, abundant, and, you know, a powerful manifester. So that's your energy. The Wheel of Fortune, some of you guys, you've been feeling really stuck. Now, the collective has been feeling this way, not even just in 2020, 2021, but for a long time. And in particular, in 2021, you guys, we had a lot of retrogrades, and we're moving into a period where we don't have any retrogrades coming up until like the end of April, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, but you might want to check out those dates. But there's been this energy of stagnancy. And a lot of you may have been also starting to wonder, like, will I ever achieve what I set out to? Will I ever truly attract what I want and what I need? But I'm seeing here with the Nine of Wands, you guys have had your fair share of challenges and obstacles, but you're still standing. Well, actually, he's down on one knee, so you might be taking a little pause. You might be looking at, all right, I'm a little bit more rough for the, you know, I've been a little bit beat up, but I'm still here and I'm still strong and I'm still holding out for my 10 of Cups, emotional fulfillment, money, abundance, a family, a divine counterpart, that house I've been trying to save up for. You know, it's going to be so different for all of you. But I also see the wounded warrior. You've been on pause, but all of that's about to change. Now, the Judgment card in reverse tells me that you guys have made a decision. You're leaving someone or something behind that that's a lower vibrational, on a lower vibrational timeline, or to say that more eloquently, you guys are switching timelines to a much higher vibrational one. So the Hermit card, if you guys have been alone for a long time, you guys took that time to go within and take a look and see like what doesn't work for you anymore. I also see too with the Hermit card, a lot of you guys, you may have, you may be single for a little bit. Maybe you have been single for a while, but Spirit wants you to know this is like divine intervention. Like you need to allow, especially with the High Priestess energy as well, allow the universe to work its magic to bring to you what you've asked for. And so it might have been there might have been these moments or months or years even when you were like, oh my gosh, have I been abandoned? Are my prayers going to be answered? You know, does Spirit hear what I'm asking for? Because I feel like I keep running up against a wall. That's the energy I get. But you're leaving that behind, and you've learned so much with that Hermit card in reverse, and you've made a powerful decision. It could involve a Virgo. It could involve an Aries or Scorpio, although it doesn't have to. But you're seeing things clearly. Now, maybe you were dealing with someone romantically or within your family or at work or something like that who made some decisions or took actions that took them out of your frequency. But you're finally, like you're in this energy of, and finally is not really the right word to say there. You're in this energy in 2022 of being okay with letting people and situations that deplete you or keep you stagnant drop away. Okay. And a lot of you, you're making some real tough decisions. What you're moving towards is the Wheel of Fortune. So the Page of Swords, you're going to have a lot of people watching you. Things are also going to get a lot easier. All right. So what I'm seeing here with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse and the Page of Swords in reverse, try not to overthink things, Libra. You're going to have some people that are not going to be so happy about you up-leveling or leaving them behind. It may trigger things within them, but I'm just hearing, Libra, run your own race. This is something that you've been waiting for. This is something that you deserve. This is something you've worked hard for. This is something that you've manifested, this Wheel of Fortune, this shift and this change. Not everybody's going to understand that. But you know what? It's like, I'm just seeing like, don't be too hard on yourself. Don't overthink things. Be open to receive because it's about time. That's what I'm hearing. It's about time that my Libras are open to receiving the blessings and the abundance that the universe wants to bestow upon you. When it comes to love and romance, we have the Eight of Cups. So I'm seeing 8-8 is really important, which is the Lionsgate energy. Some of you, that might be an important date for you. And I'm seeing that here with the sun. Like, I feel like your lives are going to look very different by the time August rolls around, Libra. The Eight of Cups tells me you may have you may have someone coming back to you. So if you're trying to manifest a reconciliation, it feels like it's coming. But it can also be, Libra, like love on its way back in, especially if you feel like it's been a while or you've been attracting partners that you don't feel are that compatible. All right, so we have the Seven of Cups in reverse. Whomever is coming towards you, you're going to see them very clearly. And because of the lessons that you've learned and because of what you've been through, you are going to you're going to detect BS and red flags like that. There's no chance. Well, I'm not going to say no chance, but it's like somebody who comes at you incorrectly is going to have a very hard chance at getting with you. Yeah, sorry. They're like, just stop there. The Seven of Cups is also about somebody could be getting rid of other options to be with you. Okay, so for example, if you were in a situation where, you know, maybe it was an open relationship or you guys were just casually dating, that somebody is going to be they just want you and only you. That's what I'm seeing. And it may be somebody you've dealt with in the past. Strength card, Leo energy. So be strong, but hold back. Allow this person to work for you, Libra. That's what I'm getting. Like, allow them to work for your love, for your affection. Don't rush into things. Yeah, but somebody here is very restless to get with you. That's what I'm getting. They're very restless to heal things. They're very restless to come towards you. They're very restless to, you know, for a lot of you, it feels like a reconciliation. But for some of you, again, it could be somebody that you were dating maybe casually, or it was a long distance thing. This person's rushing towards you. Could be a Cancer, could be a Cancer Leo cusp. Doesn't have to be. I mean, they really could be anything. We do get really strong Leo energy. We have the fixed signs as well with the Wheel of Fortune. So Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo. Leo, Pisces, Cancer. Those signs are really strong in this reading. And for a lot of my Libras, this is what you've been waiting for. Okay. And like I said, if you're like, no way is it an ex, it's love. It's somebody who's honest, open, knows your worth and your value, somebody who's strong, that wants to support you, that's got your back. And they're like eager. They're like really eager here, not in like an obnoxious, annoying way, you know, like where they're trying to rush you, but like they know that you're their person, Libra. Look at that. We have Gemini energy at the bottom. Some of you guys had been dealing with a player, or maybe this person wasn't quite ready for commitment or something like that. But it feels like for a lot of my Libras, it could just be somebody new. And it's like, I'm just hearing like, and loved walked in the door, you know, and it's like, so it may just be somebody that you feel comfortable with right away. And for some of you, yeah, it could be a past person. Okay. So we get healthy lifestyle. So this is somebody who lives cleanly, infuses exercise and healthy choices into their daily routine. Strong water. Yeah. So I'm seeing really strong Cancer, Pisces, and I'm seeing really strong Cancer, Leo, or Gemini, Cancer cusp. Water rules the heart chakra. A person with strong water energy must ground and temper emotions. And maybe a Gemini. Ooh, yeah. So symbolized by the twins, ruled by Mercury. They are the thinkers and communicators of the zodiac with many facets. So they could be a Gemini. They could have strong water. Again, more of an energy read than a signs read. So we do get narcissists, and I feel like this is the past energy that maybe you were dealing with. Okay, and I'm not suggesting if this is narcissist is coming back in that, you know, hey, it's all good. Be very discerning, Libra, because you guys have worked very hard to heal and to become who you are. You've been through a lot, and things have been stuck and haven't really been going your way, but that's about to change. Okay, that's about to change. So just beware of anybody that's too focused on themselves, okay, coming your way. And some of my Libras, you guys have been very focused on yourselves, and that's exactly what's bringing in this person, okay? So let's see what the messages of love oracle cards have for you. Denial, detached with love to clearly see the truth. So some of you guys, I am getting, Libra, an energy of you and another person had to separate, to see things from a different perspective, to maybe evolve separately, to heal in order to come back together. But again, it's not going to be for all of you. I feel like Spirit's just saying, before you make any decisions, Libra, you just want to be able to make sure you're seeing things from an objective, outside perspective. And, ooh, Aries got this. Find time to laugh, goof off, and enjoy each other. So maybe somebody here is making some sacrifices so you guys can spend more time together. I definitely feel somebody might be moving or showing up, okay, like coming towards you, like taking action. And this is a destined partnership, so you have a strong soulmate on their way in 2022. All right, so let's see what additional messages Libra needs to hear regarding this connection, please. Or their love life, rather. Open your heart, Libra. Yeah, a lot of you guys, I feel you may have been closed off. You know, you may have been very focused on your, you know, your finances, you know, building up your savings. So love is the highest energy of all. Let it in. Nice. So Spirit's saying, you know, let this person in, Libra. I know you've been through a lot. You've been healing. Some of you guys are feeling a little bit like you don't trust. Maybe you don't trust your own intuition. Maybe you don't trust your own judgment. But there are real feelings here that Spirit doesn't want you to ignore. They're worth exploring. There's also passion coming to you in 2022. But for some of you guys, it's after a time apart. I can't get away from it. And I know a lot of you guys are going to come at me in the comments like, no exes, no exes. And that's totally fine. But I do feel for a lot of you, this is somebody that you've been separate from that's coming back in. They're either coming back in a transformed energy. If they're not and they're still in a narcissistic energy, you got to send them packing because something better is coming in for you. All right. Let's take a look at your career and finance, the High Priestess. So you guys have learned some tough lessons. I think a lot of my Libras, you guys are learning, you know, you might have been kind of working with that learning curve for a little bit if you're starting your own business or something like that. But it's like you're finally going to start being seen, recognized, rewarded. You've got money coming in. All right. And we've got the Eight of Swords. Yeah. Some of you guys, you were like, I can't see. I just feel like I'm running in circles. You might have been overthinking things or just sort of wondering like, what am I doing wrong? Okay. Something's lifting here for you. We have the Ace of Swords. Yeah. Spirit's telling you not to worry too much. The 8 and the Ace of Swords in reverse is the 9 of Swords. So it's like, just make sure you pay attention to what you think, what you believe, what you imagine. The 8 of Swords is Gemini energy, and Gemini energy I feel is kind of strong in this reading. And Gemini energy, we just went through a nodal shift where the North Node was in Gemini and now it's in Taurus. And North Node and Gemini energy had us all over the place. Like we had our fingers in a whole bunch of different pies. We were doing a little bit of everything, maybe leaving some things unfinished and feeling a little bit scattered. And as we move into this North Node in Taurus, we're going to be really knowing like where we need to channel our energy, where we need to focus our energy. And I feel like Spirit's telling you, you do really need to trust your intuition. There are going to be certain things that don't feel so clear on your path forward. But the Death card in reverse, like what doesn't kill you is going to make you stronger. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah. And look, we've got the Chariot card again. You will be ascending and moving forward. I feel largely there was some sort of transformation that you may have been resisting, but Spirit's saying to trust your intuition, Libra, when it comes to your career. I also see the Death card in reverse is like there's something coming back to you. I don't know if it's an idea that you had. I'm seeing somebody like changing their logo back to their original logo, like maybe going like simplifying things as well. That's what I'm getting, like making things very clear and simple when it comes to like your logos or your web page. So let's go ahead and see what other messages come through. What advice do we have for my Libras? Bill Gates. We could all use a little help processing. Compatibility has no competition, and charity XL. Okay, interesting. So some of you guys, you might be thinking about getting into like nonprofit work. I also feel too, there may also be resources that are free for you. This is just like a really weird message that's coming through, but for some of you, it's like, take a look at like the local college, university, or community college. If you need to revamp your resume or your CV, like there are free services out there for somebody to take a look at, like maybe how things need to be updated. I'm also seeing compatibility has no competition. It's so important that you're discerning about what works for you and what doesn't work for you. Okay, like what feels right, because you're leaving behind something pretty serious. That's something that didn't feel right, but now it's about really trusting and dropping into that heart space and making those decisions about, okay, does this feel good? Does this feel aligned with what it is I want to do? And you may need to ask for some help here, okay? You may need to ask for some help. I see big money coming your way with Bill Gates and Michael Bloomberg. Oh my goodness. Take your paper route in new directions. If you make headlines, own them. Count on numbers to amount to something. Wow, yeah. So some of you guys... Oh, excuse me. Sorry, guys. I had to pause the camera and sneeze there for a second. So, I feel like this is about, I love this energy of take your paper route in new directions. Like whatever you guys have been doing, it's time to grow and expand it. It's also like to see how you can update things as well. Like in with this Aquarius energy that we're in as I'm doing this reading, Aquarius is about being innovative, using different platforms. Don't be afraid of bad publicity. All publicity is good publicity, right? If you make headlines, own them. And then also just be very real with yourself about who you are, what you bring to the table. And I'm also getting, Libra, don't underestimate the power of different small incomes. So for example, like if you might have your own business, and then you might have something that's like passive income is what I'm seeing. Like some of my Libras, you guys really need to focus on your passive income. There might be something that you're thinking about giving up, and you're like, well, it doesn't really make that much money, but it's like if you add it up over like months or over the year, it's actually a good amount of money. So do pay attention to that. Or maybe you need to take a look at like how you guys can increase your passive income by having different streams of income. I'm also seeing, like, I know this is like a really weird message, Libra, but for some of you, it's about, if your credit is decent, it's about like putting things on your card that will gain more points so that you could pay your bill. Like it's like making little fine adjustments so that you're not leaving any money on the table. All right. Interesting messages there. All right. Let's see what else comes through for you. So you get slow down. Sometimes you need to slow down, get out of overwhelm, refresh, and regroup in order to speed up your results. Okay, perfect. So make sure you rest. And then, yeah, it's like slow down because you guys are about to majorly up level. Don't be the best kept secret in your niche. Yeah, and this is what I was seeing. Like, I feel like some of my Libras, you have been the best kept secret. Boost your visibility, so clear that, balance that throat chakra. Step out of the shadows and into the spotlight to attract your ideal clients. That's what I feel like is going to happen. Remember, fame and fortune, it doesn't mean you have to work harder. Maybe you need to actually work less or push less, because right now, this Page of Swords, it's like you're the best kept secret. So you're about to really, I feel that very strongly that you guys are about to level up here. But don't overthink things, just make sure like you I'm just hearing like go for it. And I'm hearing that the devil's in the details. Like there's something here, like some of you might be getting in your head too much about maybe not exactly seeing the future, but like it's about and some of you are starting to be disheartened because you're not maybe making what you want to make at this point in time. But, Spirit's telling you like everything that you're doing is going to amount to like a lot. Okay. And you're going to see the rewards pretty soon. All right. So it's just like a hang in there and don't be afraid to be seen. Okay. Yeah. So we have the Sun card in reverse and the Six of Cups energy when it comes to health and wellness. There may be something from your past that is, I'm getting there's something, it could be, there's something from your past that, it almost feels like some of you may be struggling or have struggled with some sort of depression or anxiety. Some of you might even be struggling with seasonal depression. So take a look into the different ways that you can deal with that. I feel like some of you, this is something that you've struggled with, maybe for your whole life or for a really long time or since you were a kid. But what I love about the Temperance energy is that it's an energy of healing. Yeah, just be patient. Something here is healing for you. Some of you guys, I'm also hearing, look, in the Five of Cups in reverse, it may be, if you guys have been struggling with anxiety and depression, and for some of you, it may be postpartum is what they're telling me. For others of you, it might be seasonal depression, something that you've had for a really long time. It is going to heal. It is with time, it's going to heal. I'm also seeing some of you, this is a weird message, maybe growing out of your allergies. Okay. So, if you've noticed, or maybe you used to struggle with allergies, I feel like they're going to be dropping away. But again, I'm not qualified to give any medical advice. So you want to consult your GPs or your doctors. But I'm seeing here too, I'm also seeing there's going to be a real importance for you guys spending more time outdoors. And also moving around might also really help lift your mood. Okay. So again, I feel like there is definitely a healing here with this Temperance energy. And like a balancing out. whether that's emotional or physical. And there's the power of outdoors, and I'm seeing the power of sunlight is going to be really important for my Libras, okay? All right, let's see what the spiritual journey oracles have regarding health and wellness for Libras, your spiritual path. So there's a greater purpose in life, and you are encouraged to explore and embrace the journey to your higher self. Beautiful. So a lot of you guys, like I'm hearing you're on the right path if there's something that you're trying to heal, or if you're trying to like bring more balance into your life, emotional, physical, spiritual balance. Trauma and wounds. Yeah, some of you guys, deep familial and past life wounds are causing an impact, okay, in this life or in your health and wellness. So take a look at repetitive patterns and allow healing and releasing. Yeah, because there may also be something genetic here that needs to be looked at, and see like what worked for other people that may have struggled with what you do. All right, and we get telepathy and journey to fulfillment, okay? So you and another are connected in spirit, in the spirit realm, and can transmit thoughts and emotions. Okay. So, but this is also a reminder here, Libra, that people can't read your mind. Okay. So like, I also feel there's a real need for you guys to speak up about the things that are bothering you or like depleting you, or that you're not feeling good about. Like, I feel like it's not the year to just live with something that bothers you, or that you feel like you need to get checked out or treated. Okay. So it's like time to speak up and like advocate for your health and wellness in 2022. And although others may influence us, we must take charge of our own destiny. So I do see that, yeah, it's like stepping up, advocating, and you're going to get whatever this is that you've been dealing with. It feels like it's going to be resolved, okay? Whether it's emotional, whether it's physical. But Spirit's saying here that you are on the right path. All right, let's see what additional advice Spirit has for my dear Libras. Ooh, you guys are the only ones who got Emerald. Calm your mind, body, and soul. So finding peace and calm. Lemon, access innovative thinking. That's what I was kind of getting here, especially around your career. Like there may be, you know, it's like there's something that you need to do to boost your visibility. All right. Especially if you have your own business, but even within the company or the job you're in, look at these beautiful colors. Awaken your empathy. Ooh, beautiful. And brilliance, discover your sparkle. Oh my goodness. So Libras, what I'm getting from these cards for you, and the overall sort of message that I feel is really important, is that you guys it's your time to shine. Don't be afraid to step into that spotlight. The Wheel of Fortune is shifting in your favor. It may have been a while, but you guys are going to be up leveling. You're also, you know, people are going to be taking notice. You're calling in this soulmate because of that. But also with career and finance, you guys are on the way up. It's absolutely gorgeous. All right, let's go ahead and see what additional messages come through for my dear Libras. I'm going to read from Alana Fairchild's White Light Oracle. And we get the Sacrament of Extreme Unction, number 34. All right, so number 7 could be important to you guys, or you guys could be seeing it with more frequency. Okay, so this card, the Sacrament of Extreme Unction, your heart knows how to let go so you can find peace. It is time for you to experience spiritual closure. Yeah, and a lot of my Libras, this is because I am getting, some of you may have lost a loved one, and I'm sending out so much love and positive energy and warmth to those of you who have. Others of you, there's been a real disappointment in love, like a divorce or separation or something here. But Spirit's saying it's time for you to experience spiritual closure. A beautiful new reality is opening up for you. Entering it requires you to release your attachment to the past. You have been inwardly preparing for a powerful rebirth. Now is the time to trust in what is meant for you and move toward it with an open, trusting heart and peaceful mind. Wow, absolutely. All right, Libras, I'm going to leave it there. If these messages resonate with you, I am going to ask that you like, share, and subscribe. Also, check out the description box for ways you can get a private reading, or if you like the cards I'm using, or you want to follow me on TikTok and Instagram. All right, you guys, love and light. Take care.